The lawyer gives his answer. Verse 27. Love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your strength and with all your mind, and love your neighbor as yourself. So the lawyer answers his own question by quoting two Old Testament passages. The first is found in Deuteronomy 6, and the second is found in Leviticus 19. Now, notice carefully what the context is here. How do you inherit eternal life? And the man's answer to his own question is, you love God with heart and soul and mind and strength, and you love your neighbor as yourself. That's how you inherit eternal life. But I'm sure that most people gathered in this room this morning have been Christians long enough to know that Jesus quotes these same two passages in a different context. In that different context, Jesus is having another conversation with another lawyer theologian. You can read the account in Mark chapter 12, verses 28 and following. There you discover that this lawyer approaches Jesus with a quite different question. There, the lawyer asks the question, what is the most important commandment? Not, what must I do to inherit eternal life? But what is the most important commandment? And in that case, Jesus does not ask a question back. The man's asking a sincere question. He thinks that there's a clear answer. He says the most important commandment is love God with heart and soul and mind and strength. He says, I'll even give you number 2. Love your neighbor as yourself. Now, it's worth thinking about Jesus' answer to that other lawyer's question in order to see the difference that the context makes here. That other lawyer was saying, what's the most important commandment? I read all of these commandments in the Bible, all about what meat you're allowed to eat and what birds you're allowed to cook and special days and high feasts and the 10 Commandments and many, many commandments. What's the most important? What holds it all together? And there were discussions like that going on in theological circles in Jesus' day. Jesus says, I'll tell you the most important. Love God with heart and soul and mind and strength.